Hello everyone, and welcome to another week of gaming news and updates, where I'll be highlighting all the top stories of the week and talking about them in some detail. This week is special as it's Gamescom this week, and I'm going to be taking the time to run through everything that you should be keeping your eyes on. So with that in mind, I'm Matt, this is Broski Games, and this is your weekly gaming news update. Now let's crack on. First up this week, Xbox held their own stream just ahead of Gamescom to deep dive into some of their upcoming titles and give an extensive look into some of the things we can expect from these games. Starting off with Dying Light 2, we received a fresh new developer update looking at new parkour and combat abilities, as well as a brand new gameplay trailer showing more of the game and offering a deeper look into the story of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is scheduled for release on the 7th of December 2021. Next, we gained a deeper look into the upcoming wild updates for Microsoft Flight Simulator, with the addition of local legends, these being new stories tied to new aircraft from history that will be added to the game, and a big addition of Reno air races, creating air races in multiplayer online, which is coming in fall 2021. Xbox also took the opportunity to showcase some already announced titles coming to Game Pass on day one, these being Archvale, Next Space Rebels, Midnight Fight Express, Dodgeball Academia, Bushiden, Flynn, Son of Crimson, Unpacking, Signalis, Unsighted, and Chinatown Detective Agency. These games are all from the umbrella publisher Humble Games and have partnered with Xbox to bring all of these titles to Game Pass. Next up is the new game announcement shown at the Xbox stream called Into the Pit. Into the Pit is a spellcasting FPS with roguelike elements set in a village engulfed by a demonic pit. Think Doom, but with more badass magic and spells, and with a demon pit comes demons, a whole host of demons to slay. When your cousin inevitably falls into the depths of the pit, you're tasked with diving in to save them, but don't worry, you're not unarmed. As a lore-hunting mystic, you have access to a wide variety of spells and destruction magic to wreak havoc on those demons below. You'll run through a roguelike dungeon, mixing and matching runes and spells to become better at killing demons and in hope of finding your cult power-obsessed cousin. Into the Pits releases on the 19th of October 2021, with release on PC and Xbox, and as with most of the Xbox family these days, it's a day one Game Pass title. Next, we had a long look at Age of Empires 4, with more specifically the learning and history that has been ingrained into the very game as short documentaries, offering a wide host of information regarding all areas of history. We also gained a nice new gameplay trailer, when Age of Empires 4 is going to let you build a grand empire, whilst learning all about the history of the world as you do it. What's not to love? Wasteland 3 gave a good presentation on their new upcoming DLC, Cult of the Holy Detonation, a brand new expansion that's launching on the 5th of October 2021, adding new quests, characters and enemies to fight in the Wastelands. Sea of Thieves announced a new Mayhem event with cross-collaboration with Borderlands for some new exclusive cosmetics for all your ship's needs, but they will need to be earned in the new event, comprising of 12 challenges altogether and starting on the 24th of August and ending on the 7th of September. State of Decay 2 gave some new information on their new DLC, Homecoming. This update brings you back to where it all began in Tumble Valley, offering new missions, bases, weapons and gear to find, bounties, and a large amount of game improvements, coming on the 1st of September 2021. Another new title announced for Xbox through the stream was Stray Blade. Stray Blade is an action RPG where you play a rogue adventurer exploring the ancient valley of Akria with your companion, the Ixion Wolf Borjo. Unveil the history of the Forgotten Valley and master the powers of the 3 Akrian metals to restore balance to this war-torn land. Stray Blade is still in development, but is scheduled for a 2022 release. We also gained a very short look into Crusader Kings 3, the grand strategy RPG set in the Middle Ages, which is making its leap onto Xbox Series X and S on the 1st of September 2021. And finally, from the Xbox stream, we had a smart and fun gameplay trailer for The Gunk. This title has been silent since last July, but we finally got a chance to see all the hard work they've been doing with the first official gameplay trailer. You play as Rani, mining the galaxy for whatever resources they can sell. When she and her partner Bex land on a seemingly barren planet, they find the Gunk. The only problem is that the Gunk is somehow harming this natural habitat, which brings about a dilemma. Should Rani and Bex be interfering with something they don't fully understand? The Gunk is set to release in December 2021 and is a Day 1 Game Pass title too. Now, Gamescom officially kicked off with Opening Night Live, hosted by Jeff Keighley, and it was an absolute blast of gaming goodness, which felt like it was bursting at the seams. There were a huge amount of announcements and new titles to look at, and we can't wait to get our hands on them. So, we'll start off with a new announcement, Soundfall. Soundfall is a rhythm-based combat game where you play with up to 3 friends as you defend the ancient world of Symphonia from the evil forces of Discord in this musical dungeon crawler. Soundfall is a fast-paced music-based dungeon crawler that combines looter-shooter action with rhythm-based gameplay to create a world of music unlike any other. Next we have Dream Cycle. Trapped in a cursed alternate dimension, arcade apprentice Morgan Carter faces an epic quest to save both her soul and the shattered dreamlands. Use stealth, spells, and weapons to defeat enemies and purge the corruption while exploring thousands of shards of this ever-expanding action-adventure. Through regular updates, new realms will become available, introducing new biomes, additional story chapters, weapons, enemies, skills, and powers. Now, the highly anticipated reboot of Saints Row is next, and we have a release date of the 25th of February 2022. Taking place in a fictional American Southwest city called Santo Ileso, with an entirely new cast of characters, as a group of young friends who embark on your own criminal venture, to rise to the top in a bid to become self-made. Experience the biggest and best Saints Row playground ever created. The unique sprawling world of Santo Ileso is the backdrop for a wild, larger-than-life sandbox of thrilling side hustles, criminal ventures, and blockbuster missions, as you shoot, drive, and wingsuit your way to the very top.
Shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
There's a lot of them. Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight? How about my world famous chili con carne? Hey guys, what you got in the... Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of... Go! Nice talking to you! After him!
You should buckle up.
Kevin!
Come on! Hey! Asshole!
Get the fuck fuck away from my friends.
Firaxis came out firing hot this year with a brand new Marvel game, Marvel Midnight Suns. We received a beautiful cinematic trailer showing heroes from all areas of the comic books, such as Avengers, X-Men, Marvel Knights and more, all set to fight side by side with a new custom character of your creation to take on Lilith. Gameplay will be shown off on the 1st of September, so we're keeping our eyes open and ready for this one, but Marvel Midnight Suns is set for release in March 2022. Now, Call of Duty made a big showing at Gamescom with a long showing of their campaign gameplay featuring the main character, Paulina, who's played by none other than Laura Bailey. We gained new insight into the new combat mechanics that are on offer to the player, as well as new mechanics for traversal and an in-depth look. Releasing on the 5th of November 2021 and utilising the Modern Warfare engine used in 2029's Modern Warfare, this is one to definitely keep your eyes on. Now, keeping with high-profile games, we move to Halo Infinite, receiving a shiny new trailer for the multiplayer aspect of the title and a solid release date. That's right, the 8th of December 2021, we can get our hands on this new installment of Halo, with Halo multiplayer releasing free-to-play and the Halo campaign releasing on Game Pass as a day one title. 8th of December is shaping up to be a big day for Halo. This is not to mention the staggering new custom Halo Xbox Elite controller modelled on the Master Chief. And if that isn't enough for you, Xbox have announced a shiny and beautiful looking custom Xbox Series X console for Halo Infinite. Our next new game announcement is Cult of the Lamb. Think satanic sacrifice and worshippers meeting Animal Crossing. Build up a community of followers, harvesting the power of their worship while creating a cult community of disciples. Venture into the demon world to gain new powers and resources to boost your hold on your very own cult. Next, we have another look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Shredder's Revenge reunites Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello and Raphael as they kick Shao in a beautifully realised beat-em-up, which is set to release in 2022, and April is now a new playable character. Now, Halo meets Portal in Splitgate, an arena-based shooter with the new ability to launch your own portal, and the best part? It's available now! Combining explosive fast-paced shooting with traversal and portal bouncing, and with the first Battle Pass free to all players, now is the best time to jump in. Riders Republic made a showing at Opening Night Live, announcing their open beta lasting the week until 28th of August 2021. Set to release on the 28th of October, we don't have long to wait for this sports-age, cycling, skiing and gliding open-world social title. Next, we saw a brand new trailer for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and a new broad release date of spring 2022, with a deep showing of gameplay from each of the movie titles in LEGO form.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
How did my father die?
Ready are you? What know you of ready? The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi. Reach out. The boy has no patience. He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
Next, we have a fresh new trailer for Synced Off-Planet. Synced Off-Planet is a companion shooter set in the techno-apocalyptic future. Fight together against enemy teams and synchronize with nano-companion classes to deploy in combat. Strengthen your squad, upgrade your weapons, and uncover how society's greatest innovation went wrong. Synced Off-Planet is set to arrive in 2022. Now for something more horror-like. The Outlast Trials, a survival horror game where you can play by yourself or with other players online. You'll have to survive the twisted, sadistic, and bizarre experiments of the Murkoff Corporation, either alone or in a group of up to 4 players, with an open release date of 2022. Next, we have a new gameplay trailer showing off Jurassic World Evolution 2, giving fans a new look into the features and gameplay, and a release date of the 9th of November 2021. Far Cry 6 came out in force with a brand new story trailer, showing more of the game's conflicting story than ever before, just ahead of its release on the 7th of October 2021. Next, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt is a free-to-play vampire battle royale set in the Vampire the Masquerade universe, which launches into early access on the 7th of September 2021. With access to each different clan, we gained a new trailer showing off the Toreador clan.
We are Toreador.
Now we're going to look at the brand new title, Park Beyond. Park Beyond is a brand new theme park simulator where you'll be building the next level of theme park rides and coasters that would defy imagination. Coming in 2022. Horizon Forbidden West has made a short showing at Gamescom with an official release date of the 25th of February 2022, whilst commenting on the struggles we faced during the pandemic, and as a bonus, announcing the arrival of 60 FPS for the PlayStation 5 version of Horizon Zero Dawn. Keeping with the Horizon theme, Genshin Impact have some Aloy-sized content coming to the game, with a playable Aloy character and quests to go with her. Next, Amazon's massive social MMORPG New World gave a nice new trailer at Gamescom, showing off a glittering cinematic of the open world and a proper release date of the 28th of September. But more excitedly, we have an open beta that starts on the 9th of September until the 12th, to all players. Now, Replaced made a very brief appearance, showing a short teaser trailer and announcing the available download of the trailer's original soundtrack, Void. Valheim gave a new look at the next update coming to the game, Hearth and Home. The update gives access to a new food system, changes to blocking and staggering, new building pieces and recipes, and much more. Hearth and Home comes to Valheim on the 16th of September 2021. And finally, Sifu gave a good new gameplay trailer showing off their martial arts fights involved in the game, and an accompanying release date of the 22nd of February 2022. And there we have it, folks. That's your weekly gaming news update, with Gamescom being explosive this year and more titles coming out since we've recorded this. And we've given you a look at some of the most anticipated titles coming up this year and early next year. It's certainly been one of the most extraordinary weeks of the year. As always, thank you for taking the time to check out what's new in the gaming world, and I will see you all again next week for much more. Thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in again next week for news and updates, and make sure you hit that subscribe button or that like button so you can stay up to date with all the latest here at Broski Games. Bye!